What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. Is Call of Duty getting desperate to bring players back to Black Ops 6 in Warzone? It certainly feels that way, as they're pulling out all the stops to get you interested into Call of Duty again. They're trying to entice you, trying to make sure you don't go to the competitors. So they're throwing free weekends at you, they're throwing double XP at you, they're throwing event after event at you. But of course, the simple solution here, if you wanted to bring players back, is to fulfill your promises you made during that community update. But of course, they're not going to do that. Because as we've seen, the servers are still abysmal. The stability of the game is kind of a joke. The matchmaking, terrible. The anti-cheat, non-existent. And then of course, there's the content of the game. And there's no better word to describe the content of Black Ops 6 than lackluster. Because that's exactly what the content that Black Ops 6 offers is. Lackluster. None of it's memorable. We're not going to look back on it and be like, man, I really hope they bring dealership and bounty into the next Black Ops game or into the next Call of Duty game. None of us are going to say, wow, payback. We need that in the next Call of Duty game. No. It's all been kind of pointless. It's almost like they threw out all of those years of good map design and good content decisions in favor of this slop. Whatever they've done. It's like they haven't learned anything over the past 17 years. It's like they're starting brand new and thinking that they've found the golden egg. Like, oh, this is going to 100% work. The majority of your players play one map, and that's Stakeout. That is how bad the rest of the content is in Black Ops 6. Kind of a joke, right? Because like Stakeout isn't even a good map. It's just the best brain rot map they have to offer. Because even Nuketown plays like garbage on this game because of Omni movement. But that's neither here nor there. We're not going to discuss that today. We should, though, discuss this double XP event that's there to entice you to come back to Call of Duty. Please, for the second straight weekend, enjoy a double XP event. This time, of course, with double Battle Pass XP, because we need you to continue to earn those mindless rewards that don't matter whatsoever. Like outside of maybe earning a weapon here or there, or maybe a cool skin here or there, what's the point of the Battle Pass? It's 100 tiers of garbage that you're never going to use, you never care about, and frankly, is just bloat. That's what it is. And yet, for whatever reason, we fall over ourselves to try to earn it all every single season. None of it matters. A lot of it's just AI generated anyways. Like I said, there's maybe one or two things you really care about. Wouldn't it be better if you could just earn those things via challenges instead of this stupid process? But of course, this process works to retain the bootlickers, to retain you mindless brain rot idiots. And I'm sorry to be so harsh, but that's legitimately what you are. You froth at the mouth at the prospect of double XP, double Battle Pass XP. Ooh, giddy, yay! I can waste my entire weekend playing this garbage game to earn rewards that I'm not going to care about in 2 to 3 days. Outside of maybe earning dark matter, is there anything worthwhile to earn in this game that like you're going to be so pumped to earn? No, maybe a nuclear medal. That might be the only thing. And that's kind of it. I'm not saying Call of Duty games of the past were great at providing the best rewards, but the reward was the gameplay itself. That's lost here in Black Ops 6. The reward isn't the gameplay. That's kind of the slog. That's what you use as a vehicle to get to the reward. The problem is there's no reward to really work towards. Even max leveling doesn't really feel like an accomplishment with how much they have just pumped double XP into this game. They just want you to keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. That's why every single one of those free gifts you get is a double XP token. Because they've done this really cool thing. It's not cool, it's really slimy. Of making the double XP tokens count down in real time. And they know if they give you enough of these things for free, you're going to pop 2 or 3 of them at once. And then you're forced to play for an entire hour non-stop. Because if you don't, you just wasted those tokens and nobody feels like wasting those tokens. So they've got you between a rock and a hard place because they just love being that greedy. I love the fact that X Defiant decided to buck that trend, and even though they did it originally, they listened to the community and said, wow, that is kind of grimy, that is sort of slimy. Maybe our double XP tokens should only matter when you're actually playing the game. But Call of Duty won't do that. Now, of course, the double XP weekend isn't the only thing that's bringing players back, right? Because you guys need more than just double XP weekends, because a lot of the bootlickers are already level 1,000. A lot of the bootlickers have already completed the battle pass. So what's going to bring you back? New content. That's right, new content locked behind that brand new Shadow Hunt event. Well, there's also the Terminator event going on. So we're having 2 events at once because we can't think of a good way to make content last over 2 weeks. So we know that everybody's going to grind the heck out of one event, and we are going to lose them for that second weekend. So we have to provide a second weekend worth of event rewards, but not on the same event, on a new event. It's all insane to me. Make an event that's worthwhile, that's worth playing longer than just what the rewards give you. Or maybe make the rewards take longer. I don't know. All of this is so poorly planned, so poorly executed, all in the favor of what? Greed and laziness. That's what Call of Duty's become. And yeah, I think it's funny that I'm going back and playing Black Ops Cold War, which had its own problems during its life cycle. But heck, at least it had some quality content of it. And the gameplay itself was actually fun, unlike what you have in Black Ops 6, which is just a smorgasbord of nonsense. It feels so beyond rigged. Like, I went back and I played a game recently and I'm like, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not for me, and that's fine. But what I don't understand is why so many people defend it like it's the best game that's ever been released. It's not. It is so far from it, it's not even funny. And you can see it with all of the content that's been released. You can see it with these events. You can see it with how much they're ramming double XP down your throat. They're scared. They're worried. They know the product they're putting out is kind of bad. So they're trying to do anything they can to keep you playing. Because the second you stop playing, they don't know what to do because they don't want to put more time and effort into the game. They definitely don't want to do that. They say they will, but they definitely don't want to. So we'll continuously have this lackluster content that's being released every single season, in addition to some nostalgia bait from past Call of Duty games. And then, of course, have event after event after event that really don't provide anything worthwhile to the game's overall experience. Like, man, I keep harping on this, but Squid Game was a massive missed opportunity. And the fact that we just gloss over it as much as many people in this community do is shocking. That event could have been something so special, and it was just squandered by Call of Duty's laziness. And nobody talks about it now. Other than the few people that wear some of the operator outfits, who cares that Squid Games was even here? Who cares that it was even a part of this experience for a little while? No one. No one cares. And that's the real problem. But anyways, that's all I have to say on this topic. I'm really getting just disappointed with everything that Call of Duty is throwing out there now. And I don't know if there's a savior waiting in the wings. This game and this franchise desperately needs competition now so it can improve or fail as a result. Time will tell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in that comment section. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.